get a big old leech. Hey guys, I'm out with Monty again. Gonna do some more winter camping just for a night tonight. It is sunny and beautiful outside. The only problem with that is it's a little bit warm and you know, a little melty. It's right around like 29, so I'm wearing this stuff because I didn't want to carry it, but it's pretty warm. I don't have any layers on under here or anything like that, just a t-shirt under my shell, and I'm still warm. So I brought out the snowshoes. I wasn't quite sure how it was going to be. I was thinking it was going to be really packed because we haven't got a lot of snowfall lately ever since that storm, but I was right, turns out. So I'm kind of got my snowshoes for really no reason. I could probably just hike around in this just fine, but I got them and I'm not bringing them back to the car, so I'm going to do what I got to do. I'm just going to wear them. So right now all we're doing is I am walking around and looking for the right tree. What we're going to try to do is I want to build a natural shelter today. I'd like to find some kind of like a tree that's downed, or two trees that are downed near each other, and kind of lay logs over them, just dead stuff, and maybe put a little bit of snow on top of it and just kind of make a makeshift shelter today. If I don't find the right tree or anything, I don't think it's going to snow. It looks pretty clear and nice. We could just sleep under the stars. I would like to make the shelter, but we will see how it goes. So we got a little bit more walking around to do and find the right tree, so we'll get to it. Alright, so I've been walking around for a little while, and there isn't a whole lot of trees that are really high up. So then I found this one, and it looks pretty good. So what I've got here is a big root mass from a downed tree over here, and this one's hanging right across. And I don't have tons of room, but I think, you know, I have enough room under here where I can lay logs up against this, and me and Monty will be decently covered. And I'm not really trying to get, you know, crazy and make some insane elaborate shelter tonight. I'm trying to just grab some dead stuff, lay it up here, have a little bit of protection, you know. But I already got, you know, like, I'll have a fire right here. I'll dig this out a little bit, and I already got a fire reflector and everything with this, and we'll sleep just fine. So right now I'm just gonna clear off some of these sticks and start laying stuff up on there. Pretty straight. Ooh. So, got all the little stuff cleared off. Now it is time for us to go collect a bunch of dead, straightish pieces to lay up against this. This thing. Nice. This one's got a firewood bonus. Bring those logs back over. I just kind of want to clear out the area a little bit. See what I'm working with. Get my logs, at least some of them. That cedar cuts up real quick. I'm gonna grab logs. There we go. A little bit of a start. I'm sure I will need more. Alright. Let's clean these up a little bit. Alright. Okay. start by placing some stuff up here. Okay, so one thing I realized I made a little bit of a mistake on is I should have left some stubs of these sticks up here, because I do want to build this thing without paracord or anything like that. So if I would have left that here, I could have wedged this stick right into that. Oh well, it's too late now. We must move on. The gap's a little bit wider than I like. Okay, let's see. You know, I can go a little bit deeper of an angle here. There we go. That's better. Alright, so that is a start to our shelter. Okay, so that's the start of our shelter there. Hi Monty, how's it going? Monty. What are you doing, Monty? Are you a good boy? Are we gonna go to the dog park? Or are we already at the dog park? Good boy. Anyways, like I was saying, we got the start there, and yeah, we need some more logs. I probably need double, triple that, and it wasn't taking me very long to find those, so I'm gonna get to it and find some more. I'm going to get you, Monty. I feel like I got a machine gun. You don't like that? Stop. Shh. I can't even aim it at him. Ready, Monty? Are you a good boy? Stay. Alright. I stop. Alright, so the snow is a little deeper than I thought for most of it, so I am using that wax stuff. Stay there, Monty. Let's see how it's doing for his feet. As you can see, they are not full of snow. There's no snowballs. It's just normal feet. And he's been tromping around in the snow for a while now, and he's fine. So the wax seems to be working. So, wax away. Get that squirrel, Monty. Show him who's boss, Monty. Alright, so as you can see here, I've got a bunch of logs cut up. So let's go through this maze here. There's my bag. All over the place, and now I've got to clean them up. So I'm just going to clean up all these, and then we'll get to stacking them, see where we're at. Alright, who's next? What's next? Clean up there. I'll clean up there. Excuse me, Mr. Monty. I got a mighty fine log pile, if I do say so myself. Let's stack them up. Get out of here. Get out of my shot. Monty, we gotta stack logs. This is serious, okay? This is serious business. Serious business. Alright, watch out, pal. Watch out, pal. This one's teeny. I'll stick this over here for right now. We might not even need this little guy. Shorter. Let's go with this guy. Uh-oh. I got some short ones. It's no good. But see, there's a taper on this thing. So as I go down, I can use shorter ones. So I gotta use my long ones first. Let's use this guy. Whoops. This one's heavy. That one's a little short again. Uh-oh. Matthew may have screwed up a little bit. Made a few shorter logs. Oh boy. Oh gosh. No. No. That's a good one. Let's see what this one. Nope. Oh man, those two are real short. Alright. What have I done? I got some real short logs. Alright, we're just gonna have to these need to be measured by length. I need my longest logs. That's short. It's longest. Okay, this is the longest. If this guy doesn't make it. Okay, just made it. Phew! We still got this, ladies and gentlemen. We still got this. Alright, next longest. Alright, alright. Okay. Next is going to be this one. Okay, alright. Okay, alright. Very good. Hey, could use a couple more right here, but you know what? If I pile up the snow right, it'll be good enough. It's gonna be good enough for tonight. I usually don't sleep fully extended anyways, so it should do the trick. Let's take a peek at it. Hey, Monty? Hey, buddy? Alright, so that's what we got there. Now, I could go a little longer. I could get some more sticks, but we're losing daylight. And I cut a few of these. They're just long enough. You see, I got them pounded down into the ground there. I stomped on them, so they're not going to settle and fall down. But, you know, I could have gone a little, you know, a few more both ways, but like I said, I'm not really expecting snow tonight, so now we're gonna gather some stuff to just kind of pile up on here, fill in a few gaps. So I've got a downed pine tree right here. I'm just gonna use these branches to fill in some gaps and stuff. Now I could get really elaborate. You know, someone had mentioned, why don't you know, fill the gaps with leaves and stuff. Well, there is snow on the ground. The ground's pretty frozen, and this is a pine and cedar forest. There's not a lot of hardwoods. There's not a ton of leaves on the ground. You know, there's duft and stuff, but it's all buried and frozen, and there's down pine trees everywhere. This is like one of 4 that I've seen since I've been hiking in here, you know. I've seen more than that, but I'm just going to grab a bunch of this stuff, just the branches. I'm not going to get fancy with it, but I'm just going to break off a bunch of this stuff and just kind of wedge it into my gaps. And I could even take it a step further. Once I do this, I could take my shovel and pack snow on it, and that was kind of the plan originally. But I think tonight, especially since it's supposed to be clear, maybe a little flurries here and there, that by doing this, I'm going to have enough protection. And another thing is, you know how I have gaps on my walls or on the sides? What I'll probably do is take a few of these branches with a bunch of pine and just wedge it into the snow, and it'll kind of make, you know, makeshift walls just for tonight. I'm not trying to make it a super elaborate shelter tonight, because I'm only out here for the one night. So I can't see. Oh. Oh. I took the path of most resistance. Oh. Oh. Okay. All right. Save the big ones here for the makeshift walls. All this stuff. Let's just wedge some things in here. It doesn't have to be pretty. You know, I'm just essentially filling in big gaps and stuff to catch snow. And you know, this is not like going to be perfect by any means, and this is not the best thing you could do, but it'll work in a pinch. And it's starting to get towards dark, so I'm just going to wedge a bunch of this stuff in there. Call it good. I might grab a couple more loads, but you know, it's still going to do its job as long as it stays in there. Come on now. And I'm just trying to fill the biggest gaps. You know, we'll see how many loads I get. This isn't the best pine tree either. I should probably go to one of those other pine trees. See, I don't know my trees very well. I don't know what type of pine tree this is, but it's not like the balsams where it's like nice flat. It's not like, yeah, it's not. I don't think it's balsam, but it's dead. I'm not going to kill a tree to do this or kill any live branches. The whole point of this video is to come out here and build a shelter with no paracord and all dead materials. That's what I'm doing. That is the goal we are accomplishing with this shelter. Let's just keep wedging her. Right, Monty? Just real not pretty. Monty, this shelter is not going to be the prettiest thing, okay? I'm sorry. I know you want a pretty shelter. I know you want all fancy schmancy, but you know what? This is what you're going to get, Monty. This is what you're going to get, and you're just going to have to deal with it. Yeah. And then you're gonna get some treats later. Alright, we need more stuff. We definitely need more stuff. I'm gonna go around and I'm gonna look for the other pine trees and just grab a big load of that and bring it in. But I'm gonna grab a bunch more branches and load up my arms and bring it back. Because we need more. Look at this bad boy. It must have snapped recently and clean off. That's the perfect scenario for taking dead down material. Just go over here and you can see there's a lot. I already took a whole bunch off of here, but there is plenty to take from this tree. And you get up here near the tip and you got a whole mess of great stuff to cover your shelter in. So I'm gonna grab another load of this quick because I don't know if you can see or not through the trees, but the sun is setting. We're losing daylight quick, so I gotta get this back to camp, finish that up, put up some walls really quick, gather my sticks that I broke off for firewood, and spark up a fire. That's a pile of pine. Now I gotta stick her on here. This is definitely a lot better stuff. I don't even have to wedge it that much in here. Let's stick a few branches down here. I think I got more than enough this time. Got a little extra. A little more than was required. That's okay. Doesn't hurt. I'll probably just pile a little bit of snow on the bottom here. Just on the bottom part. I'm not going to put it all the way up here. So this shelter, that's a good stick for over there. This shelter is, what was I going to say? Oh, it's made out of lighter logs than the lean-to I built for the first time, where I made a little two-nighter with Mr. Monty there. That one, there really wasn't cedar, down cedar like this. That was all really, really solid wood. That was a lot more work than this puppy dog was. This one's pretty simple. A lot of light, dead cedar. Cedar, oh man, it cuts so fast. It's nice. It's really nice. Yeah, let's put that one over there too. Like I was saying, cedar cuts super fast. There's a few heavy ones in there just because they're frozen with ice. Got wet, froze over. But for the most part, nice dead cedar. She's pretty covered. I don't really need to get much more elaborate. This shelter isn't huge. I'm going to use these big pieces though to make those walls. So if we do get a little bit of snow tonight, only little bits will get through. For the most part, it's going to catch on this pine here. Let's get a little right there. I need some up there. First, let's take and go here. We're just going to put a little bit into this snow right here, just to make like a little bit more of a makeshift wall. You know, I'm not trying to be fancy right here, just a little bit extra wind protection. You know, I could even go like this if I wanted to. Or I could just do this, just lay it like that. You know, it's not super fancy, but you know, it's just a little bit more protection. Can you even see that? Where are we? I can't even see this thing. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, like I was saying, I just put up a little bit extra there. Just standing up. Then you can just lay it on here, and it's, you know, if it's like a windstorm, it'll probably have a little bit of issues. But for the most part, I'm covered by pine trees here, so, you know, this is just fine, you know. That's just a makeshift wall right there. I just, you know, I added more protection without doing too much work, just by shoving some things there. Alright, I think that this part is good. Alright, so here's what we've got so far. Looks like one big tree. Let's get back a little bit. Yeah. Another little side view. So now we're gonna put some sticks right here and make a little makeshift wall. And she's pretty much about done. What is that, Monty? Snow. Monty, don't get your panties in a bunch. Monty, it's just a bird. Monty, it's a bird. It's a bird. Monty, it's a bird. Relax. It's okay. No. It's just a crow. It's okay. It's okay. Good boy. It's okay. Alright, watch out. I'm working here. What a weirdo. He always does that. Monty, watch out. Watch out. Like I said, I'm not aiming to make this fancy over here. This is just a makeshift wall for... It's not going to do anything. It's just to look cool. No, it'll add like the slightest amount of protection. I should throw this... I'm going to go around and throw this on top. And we're calling it good. Calling it good. Alright, Monty. She's done. Watch out. Here we go. Little shelter. So, I'd say, well, let's get me on focus there. Get my face. There we go. I think. So, there we go. My makeshift little shelter. Now I've just got to clear out some snow, even her out a little bit, set up my sleeping stuff, and start a fire. We need some evening in the evening. Ha ha ha. A pun. Mr. Monty will be right next to me. Is that a rock? Uh-oh. That's okay. Monty won't mind. Maybe a little bit. Well, it is not the flattest thing next to this. Well, guess I should have saw that coming. It's definitely the sand is made a hill right next to it. So on that note, we're gonna have our fire right there, and I'll just dig this spot out flat, and we're not going to be using a fire reflector tonight. We're just a little bit of snow pile. Yeah, that'll work. Alright. Okay, alright. Now I need to collect all my sticks that are everywhere, break them up a little bit. Monty. Mr. Monty. Mr. Monty. What are you doing, Monty? What are you doing? You want the stick? You want the stick? You want this stick? I bet you want all these sticks. We're gonna have a poppin' cedar fire tonight, Monty. You betcha. He's gonna be poppin'. He's gonna be snapping and crackling. Oh man, that is the lightest thing. That is just dead. This weighs less than paper does. Oh man. You want this? Do you want... This is like foam. Oh, yeah. Good boy. Hey. Well, that was a bad throw. Oh. Dad done throwing it in a tree. Sorry about that, Monty. You're going to be searching for that one for quite a while. Get that stick, Monty. You climb that tree. You climb that tree, Monty. Oh. How'd you get that stick? I thought I threw it in a tree, Monty. You've accomplished the impossible. How did you do it? How did you do it? Okay. Good boy. Get some light around here. I've been using this. It's like a rechargeable magnetic light. It gets pretty bright. It's even got disco settings. We want to party? Monty, do you want to party? Do you want to party? Anyways, this is just the light I got now, but it works pretty good. Let's see if doing this... Are you okay there? Let's see if that makes it a little bit more lit up in this area. Oh yeah. That looks great. Alright, first things first. Mr. Monty needs a place to lay down. Wouldn't you agree, Monty? Wouldn't you agree? I need to get my headlamp out. Man, I'm getting hungry. I did not eat a lot of food today. Dinner is gonna be so good. Get out my birch bark. I'm always grabbing birch bark. I know I've said that like 100 times, but it's so easy to just do when you're hiking in. And if you ever find like a nice tree, if you go camping a lot, and you find a nice tree with tons of papery birch bark, just grab a ton of it and leave it in your pocket. At least that's what I do. Maybe not everyone likes birch bark in their pockets all the time, but sometimes you go camping where there's no birch bark, and it's nice to have. I usually am camping at places where there is birch bark. Oh, you know exactly what this is, don't you? Yeah, this is for you. This isn't for me. You have to give me a minute. I can't just blow it up instantly. It takes time. Are you want to fetch a stick in the meantime? This is that multitasking thing. Put it on upside down. Get out all the pokies so I don't pop my mattress. I did watch a random video of some guy doing some stress tests on these he did it on a few mattresses, but oh yeah, that'll fit. I'm gonna sleep just fine like that. Perfect. Yeah, that's pretty good. And I'm on a nice incline where my head's... Yes, that is for you, Monty. You did the correct thing. Anyways, like I was saying, he did a stress test on these pads and put like 300 pounds of cement bags or something like that, and put it over like jabbing sticks, and the things, he's left it there for like 30 minutes to an hour or something like that. I was surprised. I thought they would pop if you put them on pokey sticks, but I don't know. They did really well. Surprising to me. I'm just going to break up all these sticks here, and I've decided I did want a couple nice pieces of cedar here to chop with my axe. So, just a little bit of chopping action. Had to do it, I wanted to. Are you a good boy, Monty? Oh yeah, Monty's got a spot. Monty knows what's up. Monty's a good boy. Oh, I'm getting so hungry. I didn't even check yet if my beer survived. Uh-oh. Wouldn't that be tragic? Monty, this isn't for you. No, this is for the fire. We can throw sticks later, okay? I'll set up the lights for you. I promise. We'll throw sticks later. I will set up the lights and make a path for you. And we can throw sticks in the dark. How's that sound? Does that sound like a plan? Does that sound like a plan? Does that sound like a plan? Alright. Let's chop a wee bit of wood, shall we? That is soft ground. Let's use our foam wood, see if that helps at all. It is not helping. I need to go to hard ground. Try one more good swift chop. That did the trick. That did the trick. Whoop. Scoot over my other piece here. That's some cedar right there. Some dry pieces of wood. This guy. This is going to be the tough one. Maybe. Let's see. Hey! It's not all the way rotten. Alright, we've got some roasters now. Split this guy one more time. Good enough. Good enough. Alright. So I made a promise to somebody. His name is Monty. I promised him I would throw him a stick. And while I was breaking up my logs, I found the perfect Monty stick. Monty, do you want this stick? Come here, Monty. You want to go play fetch with this stick? Would you like this? You want it? Ready? Want it? Okay, alright. He wants to play fetch. Gotta keep my promises. Gotta be held accountable. Let's go set up some lights. Play a little fetch before we start a fire. How's that sound, Monty? Because you're such a good boy. And Daddy loves you. Ready? Go ahead. It's definitely light enough to where he can see the stick. Here, Monty. Come on. Come on, bring me the stick. Bring me the stick. Bring it here. Bring it here. What are you doing to that stick? Are you terrorizing that stick? Are you terrorizing that stick? Oh, go get it. He doesn't, there's nothing in the world that he enjoys more than a good game of fetch. Well, steak, I guess. Venison, beef, meat. Oh, Monty, you're a curious fella. You sure are a curious fella. I'm being better tonight. I've managed to stay up later, breaking up sticks. I think that might be the trick, is to definitely save tasks for the evening. When it's colder, when it's this time of year. Because right now, it is 6:41, and I haven't even started a fire. Good job, Matthew. Pat yourself on the back. There you go. Good boy. So, we'll probably play fetch for another... Get the stick, Monty. Monty, get the stick. Monty. What's there? It'd be really hard for someone to creep up on us. This guy around. Or anything. Animals. He would let them know with a vengeance that he's here. And he knows they're there. Monty, come on, get that stick. Monty, give it here. Give it here. Give it here. Good boy. Yeah, so we'll probably do this for another 10 minutes or so. I'll just throw the stick for him. I'll never get bored of it, so I'll just stop after a minute. And then I'm gonna spark up a fire. Woohoo! Crack a beer open. Before we spark this thing up, is this thing on? I don't want to miss it this time. I'm going to get it for you guys, okay? We're just going to set down some really light logs here. Oh yeah, that's real nice. That's real nice. Big old bundle of birch bark and stuff. Birch Bark and Company. Let's just get you all. Yeah. Oh, let's just get up here. Oh, it's a nice mess of birch bark. All right. Let the fire making commence. Oh, that was a fail. I'm trying to see how many. It's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Alright, enough messing around. Enough messing around. Oh, man. Let's just get this big old bundle of joy on here. Let's just maybe spark right up. Pack it down a little bit. Oh yeah. Got a little too much fire to fit in the frame there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's some serious fire right there. Just pack on the sticks. There's a big one. Got pretty intense for a moment there. I have created fire! Me! Sounds a little windy out there, out in the past these thicker trees. I'm in a thicker area right here. Nice little pocket. Monty, you chillaxing? You chillaxing, Monty? Monty, come here. Come here. Come here. Okie dokie. I don't think she's gonna go out anytime soon. It is time for me to throw on some layers. Been wearing a t-shirt all day. It's okay. You're okay. You're okay, big guy. Let's get some stuff out. Alright, let's see. See if my beers survived. Oh yeah. They all survived. Alright, let's just take a moment here. Have a victory beer. Oh. Whew. Damn, that tastes good. 7:30. Monty. Monty, come here. Come here, puppy. Come on. Lay down. Lay down. Right here. Lay down. Come on, Monty. Come on. Come on. Come on. Lay down. There you go. Right. You mind if I scooch up? Dad needs to blow up his air pad now. Just waiting on a nice coal bed now because I brought out a, let's see here, 1.7 pound New York strip steak. It was on sale. I'm gonna keep this near the fire. Kind of let it get a little warmed up. I like I like my steaks to not be really cold when I cook them. But it was on sale. I like ribeye the best, but you know, they got big, thick cut strip steaks for $5 a pound. How can you go wrong? I mean, it's like what I pay like $8 or $9 for this thing, and it's 1.7 pounds. I mean, you can't be upset at that. There's a sale on everything. Sale on my beer. I'm gonna be eating good. You know, it didn't cost too much. You want more food? And I brought out some potatoes, which I am gonna throw on the fire right now. Not on the fire, near the fire. These are gonna take quite a while to cook. And then I was gonna do asparagus, but then I was like, hey, you know what? We're making a little bushcraft camp here. We're gonna cook this steak right on the coals. So why not just not bring out any cookware and just, you know, the asparagus would have been nice in some tin foil or something. But what I'm gonna do is I brought out broccoli. I saw a little thing of broccoli. So I'm gonna take and I'm gonna hook it on a stick or poke it through a stick and then dangle it over the fire, and we'll see how that goes. I've never had fire roasted broccoli, but I love broccoli. That is for sure. Get that steak over there. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You betcha. Monty has no idea what's coming. I mean, he's got to have somewhat of an idea, because he always seems to get treats, but right now, yeah, we're just waiting on this wood to burn up here a bit and get a nice little coal bed going. It's definitely breezy out there, up in the tops of the trees. It's a clear night. Man, is it clear? The stars are out. Oh yeah. I love getting out whenever I can. You know, I got one night this time around, so I'll get out for a night. And you know, it was just, I forgot I don't know if I mentioned I didn't bring a chair. Monty's just chilling. I don't know if I'm in the way. In the way of you, Monty. But yeah, I didn't bring a chair, but I just wanted to get out and cut up some wood. You know, I've been sleeping under a tarp, built a Quincy. And this time it was time to make a natural shelter. Time to make a natural shelter. Felt like sawing some logs. You know, it really wasn't that bad. It wasn't that much work building that. I just, you know, it was really cool having the tree like this on the root mass. You know, because I didn't use any paracord. I didn't tie a ridge line or anything. I just laid some logs up against there, and I got a nice little lean-to here. Monty, you're such a good boy. Yeah, you are. Yes, you are. You're gonna get a special treat. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's just gonna be in a little bit when this burns down. I think we're doing good on time this time around. Oh yeah, it's almost 8. We haven't even started cooking. Woohoo! I'll be able to stay up till 9. Got me to wrap you in that blanket there, guy? He's just tired. A little too much stick catching, I guess. So I I mentioned it already, but there's going to be a drastic temperature drop throughout the night tonight. It was about 28 when I came out here, and it is going to be 5 when we wake up. So that's a pretty big drop, and there's wind. The winds are supposed to pick up a little bit. So there's going to be like wind chill. It'll be like negative 15 or something. So it'll be cold. It'll be cold when we wake up. It sure will be chilly. And that's Fahrenheit, not Celsius. I don't really know the conversion that well. I think negative 15 Fahrenheit is like negative 30 Celsius. If I had to guess-ish. But it'll be 5, which is like negative 15 Celsius. Who knows? Somebody knows. I don't. We're getting close to steak time. It's getting close. I always break up too much firewood. It's not a bad thing, but I always have extra. It seems. I'm like, oh, that's not enough. That's not enough. But I got pretty much all this from, other than the stuff I chopped up, I got all this firewood from the lean-to trees or whatever. All that broken off stuff. So I was killing 2 birds with 1 stone. On that note. Yeah. Burning now. Yeah, so once these light little sticks are gonna burn up quick, and the thicker cedar log pieces I chopped up and put on there will burn up into a nice hot coal bed, and then we'll get cooking. So I need to find the right stick to put my broccoli on. Doesn't have to be fancy. Hi, Monty. Ah, okie dokie. Okay. Here's our broccoli. Let's just try this out. Let's just go for it right here. We're gonna go like that. And we're just gonna stick this. Oh. Oh, I'm so good at dropping things in the fire. All right, we're not gonna stick it through. We're just gonna like just like that. I'll just put it through the gaps. Let's hold on to it this time. There we go. All right, we're just gonna roast our broccoli like that. That's nice and hot. Potatoes need a little turning. Turning it black on the outside. That's okay. I'm gonna shave it off. They're probably gonna take a long while anyways, so let's get a nice stirring stick here. Oh yeah, we got some coals there, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, it is time to open up the glorious, glorious meat. Now let's move this camera down a little bit. One thing that I always do is I pick a hand that is going to handle the meat. Usually, it's going to be one hand. Today, it's going to be my right hand. Oh, Monty's getting up. Look at that thing. Oh. Look at that. Ooh. Look at that juicy, delicious, thick New York strip. Oh, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good, Monty. I didn't bring out any spices for it. We're just gonna have it. Wait, hold the brakes. Am I using? I'm lying. I got Montreal. Is this the first time I'm going to use Montreal steak seasoning on a steak for you guys? No, I did it in the four-nighter one. Let's just sprinkle it on there. Oh, it's so good. It's going to be so good. Oh, I love steak. Steak is amazing. Monty, don't worry. You're going to get a little steak, boy. Pat her down a little bit, flip her over. Let's get that other side a little. Well, that's a chunk of fat right there. I did not see that. They had the pretty side showing in a little display case. Don't worry, Monty. Hold your horses. Alright, that's good enough. Alright. Now let's just stir these up one more time. Some of this hotter stuff. Oh yeah, okay. Alright. Oh, look away so I can see the hot parts. Alright. There we go. That's what we want. That's what we want right there. That's the spot. Looking good. All right. Let's do this. Right on the coals. There it is. Now, we're just going to let her cook up a little bit on that side and give her a flip. Wash those hands. Now for steak, I don't really worry too much. You know, your hands wash a lot. Usually that beef, man, that beef was nasty. These things will wash right off. A little snow. It's not fatty. Now since this is a thicker steak, oh shoot, I'm gonna flip it a couple times. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Look at that thing. Probably shouldn't put that in my mouth. That's okay. Ooh, Monty, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I had to move my broccoli a little closer. Wasn't cooking so good. Too high. The coals like that. Monty, do you smell something delicious? Monty, do you smell something? Something. Do you smell something? Here you go. You're a silly animal, Monty. Monty, you're blocking the steak shot. You crazy? Ooh, yeah. Oh, we need to turn her around here. Mm-hmm. Oh god, it's gonna be so good. Oh my god. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. It looks so good. I kind of do a field test and I cook it relatively slow. We're going to rotate around here. I cook them slow when they're thick like this. And what I do is I do this field test. I mean, I pretty much know it by heart now, but I think the test, if you need a quick one, is you take your hand, and this is well done, this is medium rare, and this is rare. So you just push your steak and it'll feel like that, you know. That's just your quick tester if you're not that great at cooking steaks, or you know, you need a little field test or something. But I just kind of know by feel now what I like. This part's a little bit overcooked. It's because there's hot coals here. I should move some of this, but we got her cooking nice and steady. She's gonna be a good steak. The outside is cooked. Give it to me now. Give it to me now. This broccoli is probably not even close. No. That is not cooked at all. We're getting closer. The good thing is, whether it's overdone over here a little bit and perfect over here, it's just, no matter what happens, I'm going to enjoy every bite of this steak. No matter what happens. And so will Monty. We're not going to be sitting here and being like, oh, this part's perfect, but this part's overdone. I don't like it. No. No, we're going to enjoy it. Alright, let's see if I can handle this. Oh, that's hot. That's a hot piece of meat. Alright, let's do a little she's a little rare. This part though, Alright, Still cooking her. I'm cooking her nice and slow. The good thing is it's not overdone. It's not well done. It is still a little bit rare, so it is cooking nice and slow, and it's still going to be delicious. We don't have to worry about that. We don't have to worry about it being a tough, overcooked piece of meat. It's just taking a little longer than expected, so no problems. Other than me being hungry and really wanting it now. It's just taking a little bit longer. Oh man, my broccoli. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's got a little fire roasted. Watch out, Monty. Back up, back up, back up, back up. Let's try that. You know, this was not that great of an idea. I'll own up to that mistake. This would have been better in some tin foil or steamed. But see how the top of the florette's all burnt? I really wasn't expecting it to burn like that. Oh well. It's still... I mean, I like broccoli. So it's still good to me, but there's definitely some char. Monty, you can't have this. So this was my first food fail, I guess. This is just not that great. I should have put this in some tin foil or a pan and cooked it up. But roasting over a fire, this has probably been the worst vegetable I've tried to cook so far. I'm sure you could cook it better, but yeah, it's not that good. I wasn't expecting all the tops to burn like that. Oh well. That doesn't mean I'm not going to eat it all. I'm not going to eat this part, but oh, these florets. This puppy dog has to be done. Has to be. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It just has to be done. Oh. All right. Knife. Oh yeah, that's nice and done. Okay, it is time to enjoy the steak. This is gonna be so good. All right. Oh. A failure of epic proportions. I thought I was recording that whole time. I am enjoying this delicious steak, and it is perfectly cooked. It took a little minute, but it is so good. And Monty, I shared him a few pieces, and I was trying to show the camera how good it was cooked, and he was just kept trying to take it from me. I'm really upset that it stopped recording. But what can you do? This steak is so good right now. Mmm. Mmm. I'm still saving some for Monty, don't you worry. But Dad's eating first today. It's been so long since I've had a good steak. This is amazing. This thing was $8 or $9. You kidding me? Yeah. I've got some things to learn about this new camera. Namely, when I'm recording. I got the little screen there, but I wasn't even thinking about it because I bit into the steak and I was in a trance. I wasn't thinking about recording. I wasn't thinking about making a video. I was thinking about the steak. A magic overcame me, and so I'm sorry, guys, but I think you'll understand. Monty, there's so much here still. I'm holding on to a nice big chunk for you. You're going to get juicy, delicious steak. I promise you. Alright. It's time for two hands. It's time for two hands. Alright. Monty, you need a nice big chunker of a piece. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, let's just... Come here, Monty. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Over here. Over here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Monty, come here. Look at this shark. Alright, are you a good boy? Are you a good boy? You didn't even chew it. Oh. It's a shame when you don't chew it. Alright. Come here. Come here. Come here. Stay. You're gonna have to pull off. Oh, hey. Hey. You have to pull off pieces. All right, here, right here. Try this, try this. No, not the bone. There you go. Get the chewy. Oh, yeah, the chewy part. There you go, good boy. Yeah, pull off that meat. Now he's thinking. Now he's thinking. He's using his noggin. Get it, Monty. Get it, Monty. Get it. You get that steak. You get that steak. Yeah. You know you've earned it. Oh, yeah. That's aggression. Just get the meat, not the bones. Cooked bones can splinter. That's not good. Raw bones are better. So I just want them to get the meat. My hands are definitely getting greasy now. Ow! Go ahead. This is a wild animal. This is not a domesticated Monty right here. This is, Monty's a wolf right now. Ow! He's reverted. He's not friendly right now. Just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. He's always friendly. If I tell him to stop. Monty, that's enough. See? See? Alright, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Get it. Get all those chunks, yeah. I was just testing you. I was just testing you. Go ahead. Get right there. Get right there. Alright. This is just... Alright, hey, stop. Stop. Drop it. Drop it. Okay, so go ahead, go ahead. I'm gonna let Monty devour the rest of this, and I brought a little hand sanitizer. I'm gonna need that tonight, cause I am full of steak fat and grease and just Monty's slobber and nastiness. I still got potatoes to cook. Ugh. That was so good. Go ahead, come on, get it. Don't be afraid. That was so good. That was delicious. Alright. It's time to light this fire up and then get to potatoes. There we go. There we go. Hand sanitizer. Yeah. 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 Oh, get that grease. Get that grease. There we go. Still. These hands right here are cold. They're very cold. Mm-hmm. Alright, watch out, Monty. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. That feels better. You know, hand sanitizer does help. It definitely helps get rid of the stickiness. I like my snow. Honestly, my favorite thing to wash my hands with when I'm outdoors is sand. A nice sand in a lake. Just that grit. I feel like it gets everything off. Gets all that grease and stuff off. We're still cooking potatoes. The steak's in the past, the broccoli's in the past. But we still got potatoes. And we got a few more sticks to burn. But, ooh. That steak. That was so good. Man. That was a good meal. Don't you think, Monty? Was that a good steak? You want some more? I'd eat more if there was more. Is 1.7 pounds enough for you and me? Absolutely not. I think we need 3 pounds next time. Don't you agree, Monty? I think Monty agrees. 3 pounds of steak next time. No, that'd be too much. Monty, stop trying to get me to do bad things. Please. Maybe 2 1/4. 2 pounds. At the most. 2 1/4 at the most. At the most. How are we doing on time? Oh, I'm checking the temperature with my watch. It is 19 degrees Fahrenheit right now. So she's dropping a little bit. Not too much, it's not too cold out right now. Alright, let's see here. These potatoes are taking quite a long time to cook here. Ooh. We just gotta get them out of there. You know, Monty, sometimes sometimes you just gotta cook your potatoes. Let them get a little blackened on the outside, and then you just carve off the black. You don't eat it like I did on my first time just roasting potatoes straight on the fire. You carve it off. You don't just swallow and chew and crunch the blackened, nasty, charred black potato skins. So we do, Monty. We learn our lessons because we're smart. But we're gonna cook these potatoes. We're gonna cook them. Let's just do a little. Oh, that spud is done. Whew. Oh yeah, we got some done potatoes. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, let's let them cool down for a minute. Here we go. She's still quite hot. Oh yeah. But she's done, I think. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. She's done. Monty, please excuse yourself. This potato's done. We're just going to leave some of the charred side down there to cool while I peel these other ones. Oh yeah. Let's just do a little. Ooh, that's getting hot. Okay. Alright. Okay, alright. Let's just get this char off, Monty. Me and you are having potatoes soon, okay? We just gotta get this charred skin off. Oh, it's hot. Potatoes stay hot. Ah. Ooh. Oh, it's hot, Monty. All right, please, 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 sir. Please, sir. Be a gentleman. Be a gentleman and back up. Alright. Oh, it is very hot. Hot potato, hot potato. Alright, let's let them cool down. Let's burn this excess skin. Once they're cool, Monty, we will eat them, okay? I promise. Okay. Oh. Yeah. Ooh, let's get down by this fire. These still look pretty hot, but I can eat hot things. I like hot things. Monty really wants some too, but he's not really gonna get any. With this bacon like that, it's a good fire roasted potato there. Ever since I started peeling the skins off, it's much better. When you're eating blackened, charred skin of the potato, it's a little gritty. That's the word, gritty. But you eat the inside, Monty, it's nice and soft and delicious. They're hot though. Monty, do you want a potato? Do you want a potato? Alright, let's get this other one here. Let's make sure it's soft enough. Alright. This one is not very hot. So, let's just double check. We don't want to feed Monty hot potato. I'm just going to hold my hands on here. Now it's warm. It's warm, but it's not hot. See how there's steam rolling off it? It is because it's warm and it's getting colder outside, not because this is a burning hot potato. You can eat little pieces by little pieces. You can't eat the whole potato, Monty. I'm not going to allow that. You can eat some over here. Jeez, you're a monster. He just wants to swallow the whole thing. Alright, let me peel the skin off, and you can get gross with it there. Gosh. Nasty. Skin's in there. Okay. I'm just... No. That is my potato. I get 2, you get 1. I weigh 3 times as much as you do, Monty. 3 times. So that means I get at least 2 potatoes while you get 1. Okay, I'm going to eat my last potato. Probably share some with him. But, you know, it is what it is. You know, even though it's just plain potato, it's still good. I just enjoy food. That's what it is. You know, I had some Montreal just now. It's still good without it. I think I'm just grateful to get and eat food. I just love it. How can you not be? Stay there. Stay there, mister. Oh, stay there. Hold on. Hold on. Dad's still got to get set up for the evening. A little bit, okay? And then you're going to get to climb in here. Give me a sec. I know you want... Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down. Slow down, Monty. Slow down. All right, come on. All right, that's a good boy. But what you need to do is scoot your butt. It's okay. Stay there. Oh, wait. You gotta bring this over here. It's okay. No, you gotta bring this over here. Yeah. Can you stay there? Can you stay like that? Can you do that for me? That's what we're gonna do. No. Just like this. We're gonna bring this. He doesn't like this angle, how he's sliding into me. Didn't make the ground didn't make it even enough. But I'll tell you what's gonna happen. He'll be fussy for maybe... Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna scoot your pad onto mine. There you go, now it's a little less inclined. Anyways, he's gonna be fussy for a good 30 minutes. 30 minutes to maybe an hour if he's really fussy. And then he's gonna lay on his side like he should and pass out. He gets a little fussy sometimes. He gets a little fussy. But then he realizes the warmth and the comfort that the sleeping bag provides, and he doesn't care anymore. He does not care one bit, because he's a good boy. Now he's right under the edge of the shelter. It's definitely a good little makeshift shelter. Well, I'd say it's about that time where I get the rest of my bed set up and take off these clothes and crawl in my bag. It's about that time. Wouldn't you agree, Monty? Alright, let's do it. Let's get ready to pass out. Stay. Stay, Monty, it's okay. No, stay. Hey, Monty, come. Stay. It's just coyotes, Monty. It's a good boy. Monty, no. Stay here. Stay, Monty. Monty. Shh, Monty. It's just coyotes, Monty. If they get close to camp, he's gonna let them know what's for. I know, Monty. There are coyotes. Yeah. They're all over the place in the woods. You don't gotta worry about them. You don't gotta worry about those coyotes. They are more scared of us than we are of them. And by we are of them, I mean I'm not scared of coyotes. He's definitely nervous about the coyotes. I don't think he's heard them howl like that close. Those are some pretty close coyotes. They're very close. He's on alert now. If they get too close, though, he'll start barking like crazy. But that's the thing. Coyotes will steal your dog, and you don't want to mess around with them. But like Monty's like a mixed alert dog. He'll alert you to the things, and like those coyotes, he knew they were close, so he'll go like 10 feet and just like scope. But if something were actually to start running at him in the woods, he would bolt back to me and sit behind my legs and hide. He's a big baby. I don't even think he could kill a fly. But now we've got to re-put him in his sleeping bag. All right, Monty, up, up, up. You gotta re-get in here, come on. All right, good boy. All right, I'm gonna scoot you. Is that cool? Is that cool? You alert me to any coyotes, okay? Hey. He's a good dog. See, you can tell he's actually nervous about something when he doesn't bark. He was just alert and just like, okay, this is serious. This is serious, Dad. There's some coyotes that smell our steak. They smell our steak, Dad. Yeah. We'll be okay, Monty. We'll be okay. Oh, I'm getting all nestled in. Monty here's pretty much passing out, other than his little worries about the coyotes. That's pretty cool to hear coyotes that close. They couldn't have been more than 100 yards away. They were pretty close. Pretty cool, pretty loud there. Monty was all worried, but you don't gotta worry about coyotes, not around here. They have so much to eat. You're fine. But yeah, ate some good food, heard some good wildlife, built a cool shelter. Wind's blowing, it's getting colder out, so it is time to crawl into my sleeping bag, zip myself up, and pass out. I will catch you guys in the morning. Good night, everybody. Good morning. Monty's. Hi, Monty. Hi. It's a new day. Oh, you feel warm. Oh. Monty, it's a new day. It was windy last night. Oh, it's chilly this morning. Monty, should we get up? I don't want to be out of my sleeping bag without clothes on. It snowed a little bit last night. It's a little... Okay. the world, Monty. Yeah, it snowed a little bit last night, so I got some protection. Got a little bit on the edge of Monty, but he had his wool blanket over him, so he was good. Whew. Alright. I need to put my my layers on and get up here. She's cold. She's cold one. There's our little shelter. Me and Monty just did some walking around. Monty, what do you think? Is it cold? It's pretty nippy. So, yeah, I just like to start out these cold mornings by walking around a little bit, getting a little warmed up. But, yeah, we're not making breakfast or anything like that today. We're just gonna, I knew it was gonna get really cold, so plan on just getting up and packing out. So that's what we're gonna do. It's time to pack up now. Oh, it's nippy. My hands are getting cold. Monty, it's cold. I refuse to take my gloves off to get this bag in this stuff sack. I refuse. It's just too cold. Do it. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. It's a little bit more complicated. Funk got me these new gloves here because she's a sweetheart. Because she noticed from that video where I went on the snowstorm, they were iced up and they were just past their expiration period. They had holes in them and stuff. So she got me a pair, which I'm glad. I needed them. Did it. I did it, Monty. It is in the stuff sack with the gloves still on. Victory! Oh, yeah. Yeah. So I'm out winter camping, and I'm using these air pads, and Monty's licking his paws and getting snow and melting it. There's a little layer of frost on a lot of stuff, especially these sleeping pads. And I don't want to take my hands out of my gloves and get them all numb, rolling these things up and stick them in their stuff sacks. So what I do is, since when I get home, I have to unload all this stuff and hang it out to dry so it doesn't get mildewy, is I just put these in last and kind of just roll them up a little bit and stick them on top and squish them down, because there's really no sense in getting all fancy. And it's a lot harder to get them back in those stuff sacks when they're kind of frosty and cold. I mean, I can do it, and I have done it. I've just realized after I drink my beer and eat all my food, I got the extra room to where I don't have to dink around and get my hands freezing cold. That's essentially what it does. See, there's no way that's going in a stuff sack, but I put it in here and squish it down. Plenty of room. Plenty of room. don't need to roll it over. It doesn't need to be waterproof right now. It just needs to hold the stuff in. Brrr. It is cold, Monty. It is cold. Well, guys, I think that's going to do it for today's video. So for any of you out there that are wondering if I'm going to leave this shelter up or not, I got one thing to say to you. This is Sparta! That was fun. Oh. All right. Good enough. Good enough, I'd say. I've been wanting to do that. That was fun. Just smashing up. So, on that note, if you liked today's video, hit the like button. If you want to see more content like this, hit the subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys at the next video.